Hey, what's going on, everybody? Rick and Nikki here.
Hello.
And this is another weekly roundup of theme park news, rumors, and opinions. It is.
Hey, guys.
Welcome all to the live stream chat.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to give everyone just a moment. I'll let you know as we're waiting for more people to come on to join the stream. Today's video will feature the Newsy News, HHN chat, a Rixverse update, and a home shopping segment.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Lots
guys.
of fun.
But as always, we start with the Newsy News.
Yes. Get the important stuff out of the way.
It's the news with no shenanigans.
See if we can do it this time.
The Newsy News.
Mm-hmm.
As such, since there is no shenanigans,
Right.
I think this requires a wardrobe change. I got to take this serious. Hold on.
Right. You need more professional attire?
You entertain the people.
Okay.
It's Newsy News. It's no
All right.
shenanigans.
No shenanigans. Okay, so get ready. Should we have the Jeopardy music playing? So later on, I'm going to tell you what happened when I fell down in an HHN house. So stay tuned for that, because that's quite a story.
All right.
He's back.
The Newsy News. This is more appropriate. Hey, this is even better. Check this out.
Mm-hmm.
How smart I look.
He's so professional.
The Newsy News. We're ready.
How long have you had that?
Long time. I think it shrank a little.
I think so.
What's the no shenanigans,
No
but
shenanigans.
Chris Farley.
Big guy in a little coat?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll say that.
All right, here we go. Serious stuff here. The Newsy News.
Okay.
Let's start. Oh, let's go to the slides.
Yes. Start.
Oh, by the way, for those of you who watch Sports Center, who am I?
I can't remember his name.
Scott Van Pelt.
Van Pelt. He showed me a picture because I didn't know who that was. I was like, oh my Lord, he does look like a chubby
Scott Van Pelt.
Scott Van Pelt.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
The Newsy News. Back to the slides.
Yep, no more
No
shenanigans.
shenanigans.
It says remove, don't remove.
Yeah, no shenanigans.
There
Here
you
we
go, buddy.
Legoland, Florida is running a limited time Labor Day sale on theme park tickets. The resort is offering a single day ticket for $59.50, which is 50% off the regular price of admission. The tickets can be used for visits through November 10th, but blockout days do apply. Legoland also slashed the prices of its 2-day, 2-park tickets that includes admission to the theme park and Legoland water park. The tickets are now $99 each, down from the gate price of $169 each. The 2-day tickets are valid through October 31st and includes several blockout dates. The sale ends tomorrow. So for those of you just learning of this sale for the first time right now, you have to make a quick decision. You got to decide by tomorrow night if you're going to get those Legoland tickets. Now on to Disney World. Disney World Newsy News. Disney World is sharing another peek at the new attraction, Journey of Water, inspired by Moana, which is expected to open soon at Epcot. Here are the pictures that they released. There, you've been looking at one right now.
So beautiful. Oh my goodness.
There's another.
Love it.
Another.
Water.
Water.
I see water now.
And actors watching the water. Or models, maybe. And then that's the last one. There we go. Interactive water right there.
Love it.
So visitors can learn about the water cycle as they interact with fountains and other elements along the exploration trail. And if that doesn't sound like a very Epcotian attraction, I don't know what does.
Epcotian.
Epcotian.
Visitors of Epcot.
Okay. More Disney Newsy News. October dates of Mickey's Not So Scary are starting to sell out.
Mm-hmm.
So far, October 1st, 9th, 10th, 12th, and 31st are sold out for Mickey's Not So Scary. Now, I do have a Disney-only channel Disney content, Rix in the Queue. The latest video is up. I'll leave a link to it in the description box later on, but go check out Rix in the Queue for all your Disney content. The latest video was what, Nikki? A trip to the Magic Kingdom.
Yes, absolutely.
I had some pretty good food and treats there and rode some rides and stuff.
Right. And we actually filmed opening night as a live stream, right? For Mickey's Not So Scary. So, and I did dress up. I dressed up like Madame Leota from the Haunted Mansion. Yes. So yeah, go check it out.
Back to my slides. We got some more newsy news. As I mentioned in one of my theme park vlogs recently, Universal has made a major change to Rip Ride Rocket. They greatly reduced the number of song options available on the ride. The playlist has been trimmed from 30 songs down to just 5, one song in each genre. The revised list includes Welcome to the Black Parade by Chemical Romance, Waterloo by ABBA. Is it ABBA? ABBA. Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain, Humble by Kendrick Lamar, and Sandstorm by, what's that, The Rude?
I guess so.
Those are your 5 options that you can pick. They still have like the secret playlist that is still available, but my understanding is the songs that were on the regular list, they did not move over to the secret playlist. That I think remains unchanged.
Things that make you go,
Of these songs, what's going to be my song?
I Feel Like a Woman.
I guess I don't know. I might go Waterloo.
I guess so.
Go Waterloo.
Yeah.
My song now.
Kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
You know.
More news.
I will miss Motley Crue.
I know. We listened to Kickstart My Heart driving into Universal the other day.
Yeah. So I was like, I'll have to get my Universal Motley Crue connection vibes going over the overpass. You know now.
SeaWorld Orlando is again offering Florida teachers free admission to the park for a year. K through 12 teachers can register for the card at id.me. After signing up, they will receive an e-voucher. Teachers also will be able to buy 2 guest tickets at a discounted rate of $35. Those 2 tickets, the guest tickets, must be used by October 6th, though. And new for this year, teachers can add on Aquatica Orlando to their card for $45.
Ooh, I might have to do that.
So a little add-on there, but at a discount.
I can do it.
Free teacher admission is valid through September 5th, 2024. So if you're a teacher, take advantage of that. Nikki has in the past.
I sure have.
And that is it. Hold on a second. And that is it for the newsy news. Time for another wardrobe change, Nikki. Entertain the kids.
I wasn't planning on that. I love how he just like throws these things at me. You don't need to hang it up on a hanger. Just throw it down. And he's back.
All right. And now we are free to have shenanigans. Let me turn off that banner there because the newsy news is over.
We're done.
Shenanigans can ensue now. There was no shenanigans during that newsy news.
No, you're very serious.
I gotta turn that off. There we go. Very serious. I had my glasses and everything. Chubby Scott Van Pelt.
Yeah. I'm Erin Andrews. I'm a short Erin Andrews.
You're Carrie Underwood's slightly older sister.
Maybe a little.
Slightly older sister, Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, I have been asked before.
So no newsy news. Let's go on to what? Let me over to the comments here. Comments. Oh, super chat just in time.
Ooh,
good time
thank you, Tracy.
Back to the comments.
Awesome.
Tracy says, which stay and scream for Exorcist House? That would be the New York.
Yes.
You get in a little early for that one.
For sure.
Thanks for the super chat.
That one was
Tracy.
super scary.
It was a good one.
That was the scariest house for me. I'm like, gosh.
Before we dive deeper into Halloween Horror Nights chat, let's make an announcement.
Okay.
We are extending the RixFlix Emporium Labor Day sale.
Yes, we figured because of HHN and all the hoopla from all that, we wanted to give you an extra day.
Yeah, I'm going to add a day.
Yep.
So the 15% off the sale. You know what? I got to change my banner, Nikki.
Change your banner, babe.
There we go. Oh, not that one. I should have used that earlier.
Mhm.
Not that one. Not that one. Where is it? All right, there we go. So the 15% off sale. We're into shenanigans now, honey. Don't sigh. The 15% off sale now goes through tomorrow.
Yes.
September 5th.
Yeah, I will extend it. One more day for y'all.
So we've just been so busy with Halloween Horror Nights that we didn't really focus on the Emporium.
Right.
So
right.
we thought we'd give you a day. We needed a day.
we were all just exhausted after all of that hoopla from HHN. It's amazing. It's a great year this year.
The sale is on the entire shop, not just
nothing
Halloween
specific.
Stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Not just Halloween stuff. Everything in the shop, even Christmas stuff if we have any.
Okay.
Everything. Shop wide.
No, I'm showing some Christmas stuff today. I'm going to show you guys what's coming up soon.
During the home shopping.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Sections of the news here. Or the weekly roundup, I
gotcha.
should say. All right. Halloween Horror Nights.
Halloween Horror Nights, yes.
I still haven't recovered.
Yeah, I was exhausted.
Well, the thing is, like the opening night while I live stream, which was a hot mess, by the way, on my end.
Gosh, well, I mean, it was both of us,
I think we recovered okay once I just started once the scare actors came out, and I just decided to call it Blair Witch mode.
Yes, exactly. You rolled with it, like you had a good sense of humor about it.
Yeah.
So
what can you do?
Yeah, for sure.
You were a hero.
I ran all the way home. Yeah, to in the rain and stuff to go get the old gimbal.
The old gimbal. For those who don't know,
reliable.
Yeah, for those who did not tune into the opening night live stream, we'll do others. Like this Friday, we'll do another one.
Yeah.
I used a brand new gimbal, and I knew I should have just gone with my old faithful.
And I told him to. I said, I'm carrying a big backpack. I'll just carry it. It's better to have a backup system. It'll be good. Don't worry.
It never let me down, that gimbal, but the new one did. I don't think the new one liked the rain.
No.
The old one went through everything with me. Rain.
But you used to make like little ponchos for it, in the beginning.
In the beginning, I did. I guess so.
But yeah, so there was that. And then the rain was insane. And then like you were trying to debate whether you would stand up front and get the opening ceremonies, which didn't even happen because of the rain.
Yeah.
So we were separated. I was like back in New York and you were, up front by Today Cafe. So it was crazy.
Yeah. The opening ceremonies, they just did in B mode, which was just a voiceover by Dr. Oddfellow. It wasn't him up on the stage.
Right.
I did get some shots of the crowd running in. That's always a fun shot.
It is
the
with
crowd
the fog and then people, flying into the houses. Yeah.
It was a little rough because the scare actors aren't going to come out in the rain, heavy rain.
Yeah.
So the first part was a little rough until I got scare actors, and it got a little better.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I was still Blair Witch style, but still.
Right. And I was standing in ankle deep water when that lightning bolt struck. It was crazy.
That was not on the live stream. That was just when we were waiting in line to get into the stay and scream.
Yeah.
But there was a huge
crack of lightning
and thunderclap. It was, I wish that was on the live stream. That was very dramatic.
Yes. I mean, like the whole, like everything lit up white. It was insane. And then everybody screamed when it happened. Everybody in line, it was crazy. Yeah. If you, saw our Instagram story, I tried to show pictures of like the, kind of what we were standing in. It was crazy.
But first night we were there for a while, and then I didn't go to sleep until 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Part of it is I'm kind of jacked up from the event. And then during the event, I'm drinking soda and stuff to try to get caffeine in me to make it through the event. And I was up till 5.
Yeah, that was crazy. No, I zonked out like as soon as I got home. I was exhausted. And then the next night we went and we did all 10 houses, and that was just that was crazy.
Thank you, Daijin 35. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you.
Yeah, the next night we went back and went through all 10 houses.
Mm-hmm.
Some with express, some without.
Right.
That video is available. We rated each house.
Yes.
On 2 factors. We 1 through 5
mm-hmm.
for scares, 1 being the least or not scoring well, and of course 5 being your highest score. So we did it on scares and set design.
Right. And we set up because we wanted this year to be more interactive. We wanted you guys to, give us input and we could share that input, as well on how you would rate the houses on 1 to 5. 1 being, again, with the scariness, and then as the other factor being set design, and then your overall favorites. And we're going to announce that kind of, I think mid Halloween Horror Nights kind of event, and then at the end too, so that we can see how it goes. But you can do it multiple times. Like when you go through a house, sometimes it's you get a different experience based on if you're getting the scares or if you just miss scares. So,
but anyway, remind me after the live stream. If you don't go, just go to the if you just don't go to my YouTube page anyway, I'll put a link to it in the description box.
Right.
Yeah. Remind me to do that. But yeah, Mike Dittenberg with a comment here. Some with a not so expressy express pass line.
Yes. And we should probably talk about that and give you guys a heads up on that, because some were phenomenal and so great. Like you can tell they made that improvement from people's comments, and then others were just not great. Yeah.
The 2 houses where the express wasn't so expressy was what it was.
Oddfellow.
Dr. Oddfellow.
That was one of the worst. It
was the worst one for express.
Yes, the line went down and around the building for express, and then people are just walking straight past us.
Yeah,
laughing.
Yeah. Some of just the standby went faster than.
Yes.
Yeah, that was Dr. Oddfellow's. That may change with your experience. I don't know. Maybe they'll recognize that and make some adjustments. I don't know, but that was how it was second night.
Yeah, it was that. Yeah, the express line was like 10 times longer than just walk up.
The Last of Us, the express was one, as far as express goes, not as fast as other expresses.
Right. So when you walk through it, because it's back in the very back houses where what was there last year in that same house?
I can't remember this year.
No, what house was in there last year?
It was the Weekend.
The Weekend. Okay, so that's where the Last of Us is. And so it's a far walk to get out there, and then we still had to go through with express back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So because it's a little deceiving when you're walking back there. You're like, oh, it's just gonna go, you're gonna walk up straight to the house, kind of, and no, there's still
so
to go through.
If you're going to attend and you're going to buy express, then just be aware The Last of Us, won't be as quick as other expresses, and Dr. Oddfellows, at least from our experience on the second night. Now, the Universal Monsters Unmasked, that was an improvement from previous years.
Yes. Thank you, Josh R. I see your comment. Thank you so much. But yes, before when you go past
previous years,
you would go past ET, and then you kind of go down the hill, and then you combine with the regular queue. Well, not this year. Now they have their own separate queue straight to the house is the express, which is great. You don't kind of feed into the same line at all.
Previously that location merged,
or at least
standby and express too early.
Yeah.
This time they were totally separate till basically you got to the house almost.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly. So that was nice in terms of so what to expect when you're getting express. Because there was a couple things that we were just like, oh, this is different.
Super express.
Yeah.
And yes, well, RIP tours are expensive.
Yes.
I mean, RIP tours, they skip express.
Yeah.
You can't get faster than RIP tours.
Right. Exactly. So if you're going to do it one night, you might as well, and you want to make sure you get it all done and you have a great time. RIP is probably the way to go. We're going to actually have that experience. For me, I've never done an RIP tour. Yeah. And in fact, I was even thinking about doing a more, video after the fact on it, giving you all the facts about it. So, it should be the end of the month we're going. End of September.
Yeah, around the 28th.
Yeah.
We're doing a private, which is more expensive. there's a couple different ways you can do the RIP tours.
Mm-hmm.
One is where you just mixed in with strangers who also bought it.
Right.
But you can also do a private one.
Exactly.
And I don't have all the details how many people in your party can be in private, but a couple different ways to do it. But anyway, it was a solid lineup.
Yeah. What was your favorite? I don't know.
Yeah, obviously go check out the video.
Yeah.
Where we rated and reviewed each house, mostly spoiler free. There's no video footage.
No.
We might have put up a couple of still images, but it's not. I can't call it totally spoiler free, but pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to know what's going to happen when. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not like a walkthrough.
it's
So
not. It's definitely not a walkthrough.
Not that much of a spoiler.
Exactly.
Super chat from Richard Walton says, "Hi, Rick and Nikki. 17 days till I experience HHN 32. Cannot wait. After your scoring, you gave each of the houses for scariness and set design."
Yes, exactly.
Awesome. Thanks for watching that, Richard, and thanks for the super chat.
Yeah, and looking forward to hearing from you about that as well. Want your input. But yeah, should we tell them about what happened in the house?
Yeah, let's go. And this, I'll also touch on the Megans. Well, you asked me what was my favorite house.
Yeah. What's your favorite house?
Yeah, that was tough. I might go Stranger Things just because, I'm not as big of a fan of it as you. I really, really like it, really enjoy it. So it's nice when you're in some type of the world of Stranger Things. It's just I like it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like if you're a fan of something, say The Last of Us, you're gonna really love that house because you're already a big fan. So I think both of us might have rose-colored glasses when looking at Stranger Things, because it's pink. Anyway, I'm upside down. Anyway, that was stupid.
Mike let us know that the private pricing is for up to 10.
Okay.
He believes.
Okay.
And you can add up to 2 more for additional costs. Thank you, Mike Dittenberg.
Okay, perfect.
Thanks so much.
So it's nice to be able to kind of like step into that world that you love so much and you admire so much.
I think fans of The Last of Us, the video game, will really enjoy it because that house is based on the video game, not the TV series.
Right.
So they I don't do the video game, so they will most likely catch more like little tributes and Easter eggs.
Yeah, Ryjam for sure. I know he's a super fan of it. So you'll kind of feel probably the same way we do about Stranger Things. I think what my favorite, so that was my favorite IP house was Stranger Things too. Although Exorcist was really stinking scary.
That was good. You got some good scares.
Oh my
good
God.
scares.
It's just every turn I was scared. But for set design, I loved Blood Moon. I thought that was just beautiful and scary and creepy and just, I mean,
that was good.
Yeah.
Yeti was a good set design too.
Okay. You liked Yeti. I liked Yeti for the variety of scares. Some of them were funny scares, some were scary scares. So, I mean, for that reason.
Scares in the air.
Air scares. Exactly. But my best scare of the night, actually, I had 2 best scares. Okay.
One of these scares was in my opinion, from watching Nikki be scared over the years, I think it was the best scare I've ever seen you get.
Yeah.
Legit. Which was that? It was
the
Darkest Deal.
Darkest Deal. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. You go ahead.
I mean, I don't even know. Like it's kind of a blur other than I turned a corner and I was in this open space and they kind of got right in front of me. Oh, do you want to go ahead and get that?
Let me do the super chat and we'll get to that scare of the Darkest Deal, the scariest scare Nikki's ever had. Mike Landy and the rest of the crew says, "Hey, Rick and Nikki.
Hello.
Happy Monday. Can we have your recommendation to what stay and scream area we should stay at to enjoy Last of Us and Stranger?" Ooh.
Okay, because they're like this.
Yeah, they're opposite
directions.
Opposite sides. So the New York area is going to have Stranger Things.
And The Last of Us is like way back in the back.
Yeah, so that would probably be what.
So.
Yeah, that's one of the.
Is that New York?
Back in the back,
not New York.
Springfield area.
Springfield or
Central Park.
Yeah.
I forget. I don't know where they're actually doing that stay and scream this year.
Right.
But it is pretty much the furthest you can get away. Is the house.
Yeah, they're exact opposite.
Yeah,
exactly.
So,
go ahead.
But New York, you're going to get Stranger Things, and what else do they release into? They've released The Exorcist, and
Yeti was later to open, but Yeti's back there.
Yeah.
So those are the ones.
We always like New York,
right?
Stay and Scream.
Get in line early for Stay and Scream. They're doing it differently this year, and the line was at least the 2 days that we went were insane. They wrapped around buildings and streets. So don't wait to be like, oh, I'm just going to get in line whenever, I'll just walk up. No. Get in line early, even for Stay and Scream. So.
Oh, thank you. Mike says The Last of Us is Central Park Stay and Scream.
Thank you,
It
Mike.
used to be Springfield, but I guess it's Central Park now.
Right.
And the third house in New York City that opens early is Dueling Dragons.
Right.
The fourth one in that area is Yeti.
New York.
Is Yeti that doesn't open early.
Right.
So New York, you're going to get Dragons, Exorcist and Stranger Things.
Right. Okay. So Mike answered both Matt and Carol Ann from Earth what time they got in line around 3:30 or 4 o'clock. So that's
to get into the stay and screen.
Yes, that'll be your best bet. Mike and Jordan Jinx.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, that's about the time you need to be looking to get in line.
Yeah, the lines were super long this year to get into the stay and scream area.
Yeah.
At least
the
couple
first
times
opening
we tried.
weekend was insane.
Procedures may vary and change going in the future, but that's how it was.
And and predict that things will change because how it starts in the beginning is not how it ends at the end of the season.
Another super chat from this one's from Brian Peck. Thank you so much,
Thank
Brian.
you.
Says kind of off topic, but thanks for the tip about the ride tours. You're welcome. The Fast and Furious tour was great,
isn't it?
We hope to see you at the November meetup.
Nice, Brian. Awesome.
We'll be at some of the meetups for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then Brandon Schultz with a super chat says, "Hey Rick and Nikki." Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you.
Just placed another order for my daughter. Loves the keychain.
Yay.
Awesome.
Thank you. Tell her thank you for
Brandon.
me.
Enjoy. We're going to go over some more
I've got
stuff
some fun stuff to show you guys
the
in a minute.
Emporium during the Home Shopping Network.
I know.
I will not do a wardrobe change. Although I've got my eye on a cowboy hat. For those of you who follow me on IG.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Anyway.
I'm just saying now, I think the Emporium stuff's going to need a cowboy hat.
No. Anyway, so we're talking about how I fell. So in the darkest deal, he like got up face to face with me and literally I scrambled backwards, bumped into Rick, bounced off of him, and then like my butt hit the floor, but he's catching me as I'm falling. Yeah. I mean, literally, I have never.
You didn't slam into the ground.
No.
About the same time your butt hit the ground, I caught you.
Yeah.
As I'm laughing hysterically too.
I have never laughed so hard. It was crazy. That was like one of my probably the best scare. I was screaming the entire way as I'm falling backwards. I'm like, see, this is why they need to film me in a house. I mean, legit. Come on, Universal.
Yep. And that'd be fun to watch.
Anyway, and then the second house was the last.
Let me keep with that one.
Okay.
Because the darkest deal was it was so fast.
Yeah.
Like it's like as soon as you got to the part where he could jump out, right a millisecond before you got there, he jumped out. That's why you guys were like this close.
Like it was crazy.
And it scared the mess out of her. Falling backwards into me. It was the best scare I always go in after Nikki because I don't really get scared in the houses.
Right.
I get my enjoyment of the houses by watching Nikki, so I'm always behind her so I can see her be scared.
And catch me, I guess, from now on. Yeah. I don't know. Mike saw the whole thing too.
And for me, it was the best scare I have ever seen her get.
I couldn't stop laughing. Like the whole time I was just dying. I was dying.
Now you're going to say the other one about the team member?
Oh yeah. We'll talk about that one too.
Okay.
So the second best scare was I didn't get a whole lot of scares in The Last of Us. I enjoyed the set design.
Bad timing, I think.
Yeah, I think it was all just bad timing because they kept getting people ahead of us. Well, somehow like there's I don't want to give it away. There's like a giant clicker, okay, and almost the same thing. Like he came out like from like this direction at me.
Chubby clicker.
Yeah, and he did this like little move, and then like. I screamed at the top of my lungs and I did the little move and then he did the little move and then we were both doing the little like bouncy move. It was hilarious. And then I guess the team member who was watching, as people
who oversees.
Yeah, was dying laughing. Like he had to cover his mouth and he was just, doubled over laughing. So I thought that was another really good scare. Yeah. That was really fun. That was just, so I had a blast.
It was fun. And so this year we have, what is it? The show. Nightmare Fuel. They have that again.
Yeah.
But there's no Lagoon show. But there is a roaming show.
There is. Oh my God, it's so good.
A roaming horde of Megans.
Yes.
That do a little dance.
Uh-huh.
It is. I loved that addition to HHN this year. I absolutely love it. I love the dance. I love the music.
Yes.
Now in my video, I had to replace the music. I uploaded that video 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
The first 2 times trying to get around without getting a copyright.
Right, because we wanted to use the real music, but with the copyright strike, yeah.
First time it got copyright. The second time I tried a little trick to try to trick it, fool it. It didn't work, so I just had to replace it with some just some music.
But the funny thing is that I uploaded the video I took, this way.
The short did
the
not get
short-
a strike.
No, in fact, it even says on there, shorts like it was going to give it a copyright strike, but because of shorts policy, it was able to slide through. So if you look at the shorts, on your channel or your page or whatever, you'll see it with the music. And in fact, one of your subscribers has a friend who actually knows the band and helped write the song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
There was a comment on one of the videos.
I don't
So I
recall
thought
what
that
it
was really
was. I don't recall the actual song, but it's pretty good.
Mhm.
If you go to my YouTube channel and you go to the shorts,
Right.
you'll hear the actual song.
Right.
Yeah. But I love that edition of Megan. So now I saw the movie. Nikki did not, but after
No, I did. Go ahead.
after
Prior.
going to HHN and seeing the dancing horde of Megans,
Yeah.
she watched the movie like the next day.
Yeah. I was like, okay, that's not that scary. It was just, it was more thought provoking and kind of like, with AI taking over and,
Yeah.
stuff. So, but no, it was good. I loved it. I thought it was great. We were able to catch it twice, 2 different angles. Thought it was really good.
Great. I kudos for the team for coming up with the idea for the dancing Megans.
Yes. I mean, and they don't break character or anything. They're just like, little robots. It's amazing. Yes, of course they're professionals.
Great character.
Awesome.
Meldon Travel with a super chat. Thank you, Meldon.
Hey, Meldon.
Says, hey, Rick and Nikki. I will be out in 3 weeks.
Ooh.
This year, I'm starting in the back and working to the front. That's a popular strategy, Meldon. I know a lot of people do that as well.
For sure.
But my sleeping and eating schedule is still out of whack from Friday night.
Same.
It wears me out. I
felt like a hangover. Speaking of that, we did try the shark. Wait, the zombie
shark.
That was pretty good.
And also, I saw some pictures and some posts from a lot of you who during the opening night live stream participated with your candles and your pizza fries and your shark drinks. Which, by the way, I found some gummy sharks at a store called the Tractor Supply. Just saying. I don't know if you got a Tractor Supply store near you. It's kind of like a Lowe's or whatever, Home Depot.
It is.
But
that's where he tried on his hat for you guys.
Yeah, that's where I put on the cowboy.
I got follow me there too. Tractor Supply has good clothes and hats. I'm sorry.
But they had a bag of gummy sharks.
They did. Speaking of that.
But anyway, we really loved seeing you guys who participated in the 4D experience with your candles and your pizza fries, videos and pictures you sent us and your drink pictures.
And we can do it all season. Like we have all season for live streams to be able to participate in that 4D experience.
Yeah, do it every time we do the live stream at Halloween Horror Nights, which we'll do it again this Friday.
Yeah.
Friday Fright Nights with Rick is what they are. So you can still do your candles and make your food and your drinks from the survival kit with the link in the description box. Not too late to order those candles and get your supplies for your pizza fries and other copycat recipes and foods.
Yeah, and drinks and stuff. So, awesome. Yeah, it was a blast. It was a crazy weekend. It was a lot of fun.
Do you guys have any other questions about HHN that you want to ask? I just apologize for the rough start.
Well, we persevered. Yeah. I think, there's something to say about persevering and not just being like, whatever, I don't care. We really did try.
And here's the thing with YouTube. I tried to edit the live stream and it's still hung up in processing. Occasionally that will happen with live streams. You go and you try to edit out copyrighted music and stuff. Yeah. And it just doesn't process.
Yeah. So we couldn't monetize it at all.
Thank you for all the super chats that night, because that is one that could not be monetized because the edit did not process. Yeah. For whatever reason.
Exactly.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah. So thank you to everybody who, super chatted and participated and stuff.
So I hope your live stream experience was fun. There'll be more fun though. We've got more fun coming.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing about this year. We really wanted to try to make it more of an interactive experience with you guys too. That we didn't just want to show you something and be like, here, this is all the fun we had. Oh, you go have fun too. I really wanted you guys to participate and, make the copycat foods and drinks and then be able to, have the smells with, SMS home decor, and then be
Mhm.
able to, their candles, and then, be able to do that kind of questionnaire at the end so that you can help us award the People's Choice Award, kind of the Viewer's Choice Award for the best house and which one was the scariest. So,
Jamie had a question.
Yeah.
Is there a scarecrow stalk this year? There is corn in one of the facade. Or
no, there's like, it's like a pumpkin. You're looking for like little boo this year.
You're talking about that. My bad, Jamie.
Yeah, that's why I stopped you, because you're like, your brain's going the wrong direction.
I
with
was
that question.
thinking because of the bad weather. Typically, whenever they have stocks of corn at HHN, we have like a bad weather night, and there was no corn in the stocks of corn in the scare zones, but one of the houses had the corn, and that's why we had the rain. But there is like
it's an urban legend.
That's the thing. But Nikki, you know about the stock this year, right?
Well, no, I don't know.
You've seen more of it than I have.
Well, Mike did it. Mike did, and Jordan did the scare, or I think it's the little boo, thing where you go around and then you can get like an ornament. They gave, and in fact, Mike gave me the ornament. I should go get it. Let me go get it.
Gonna leave me alone? Okay. She left me. Bring Winnie up. Anyway, super fun, solid HHN houses. You'll see by my rating. I think one thing we gave a 2 to, in the scale of 1 to 5, everything was a 3 or higher, except for one. One thing did receive a 2. One house received a 2. I think it might have been for, well, I can't remember if it was scares or set design. But solid overall. Check out the video to see the actual ratings. One did get a 2. But we'll do another live stream from HHN this Friday. Mm-hmm. I think we'll take off the next one and do like a Saturday night live at Islands.
Okay.
So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do every other Friday to be a Friday Fright Night. So you got to have your candles, you got to have your copycat recipes and all that. So you can still go to the description box for that survival kit.
Right.
Okay. So here, this is what you get after you do the whole stock.
I guess so. It's kind of like it's like a trick-or-treating thing, where you find little boos. Is that what it was, Mike? I apologize.
Yeah, Mike, if you can just give a quick description, I'll put it up on the screen here. But here's your little prize. A reward. Move your eyes. Little boot ornament.
Cute. Like one of those, what? I don't know.
Oh, you get it when you buy the map, says Jordan.
Oh, okay.
They're not holding it off till the end anymore.
Okay.
Cool.
So it's super cute.
Buy the map and get your boo ornament. I haven't shown any of this stuff. I haven't shown this. I need to show some. Maybe when I do an update video, I'll show some of the stocks.
Yeah. Super cute.
Okay. Any more HHN chat? My favorite. I gave you my favorite, I think, Stranger Things.
Yeah. So Stranger Things probably are overall like just favorite just because we're fans.
It's always my every time they have it, it's favorite. It's a little better this year because for the first time ever, for people who are fans of new things at HHN, Vecna.
Right. Exactly. I like the Vecna room. Well, I mean, I don't want to give it away, but there's like a really like poignant like spot, that's like, I loved it. And then, so the scariest house for us, I think, was Exorcist. And then I think for me anyway, the best that design was Blood Moon. How about you? Scariest house?
Yes, David, a paper map. Oh, here we go. Let me put this up for
for Mike's.
Yeah, Mike's.
Thanks, Mike.
There's a little synopsis there.
Yeah.
I really don't get scared. Occasionally, I will get a little startled. Very rarely.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, my enjoyment comes from watching Nikki get scared. I should sell tickets. Go with Nikki through a house.
I feel bad for the person who's like ahead of me, because I'm like, they're probably like, oh my God, this woman is insane. I'm going to go, I'm going to lose my hearing because of her. So, I'm a lot of fun. I get scared at anything. I mean, literally, I'll be drying my hair and Rick will walk in and I'll be like, ah! So, anyway. All right.
Anything else on HHN anyone wants to know before we
move on?
Change topics.
Yeah.
By the way, none of the other segments requires me to put on my sport coat, my jacket. No, I can remain in the attire I'm wearing right now.
In a little coat.
Well, the newsy news is serious business, Nikki.
Exactly.
Serious business.
Yep. All right. So you want to move on?
Well, yeah, let's move on to. Let's talk about what's going on in the Rixverse.
Okay.
The multiverse of shenanigans.
For sure.
Okay, so I'm excited for football season starting. So Sunday, like 6 days from now, I will be live streaming on the Rix Fins channel, my Miami Dolphins channel. Me watching the game, commenting, color commentary, a little bit of play-by-play, stuff like that. Smack talking. So if you're a Dolphins fan, of course, watch the game and watch me. But even if you're like a fan of a different team, you can watch your team on the big screen. Have me your phone, Nikki. You can have your team up on the big screen. Have me up on your phone or tablet. You can smack talk me. Hey, my team just scored. So I'm looking forward to that. First time I've ever done this.
Yeah, no smack talking in theme parks, but smack talking in sports, that's okay.
So the Rix Fins channel of the Rixverse getting ready to really ramp up and get going, starting in a few days. What else do we have? Oh, the Rix in the Queue is the Disney channel. I already told you guys the latest video, which is a Magic Kingdom video, is posted on that channel, Rix in the Queue.
Super cute. You had like a really good dessert or something.
Well, the dessert was good, and I tried those fried dumplings.
Oh yeah. I was so jealous. I was like, oh gosh, those look delicious.
I texted you a picture of those while you were at work.
Yeah, he was teasing me. Yeah, like I'm actually at work, and you get to walk around a theme park and have fun. Not jealous or anything.
We have some exciting things coming up in the Rixverse. Now we'll talk. Yeah, you save those thoughts. First, I want to mention the Mystery Channel. There's still a link, I think, in the description box of this live stream of the Mystery Channel I'm building. It is way more work than I anticipated. In my head, I pictured my YouTube homepage, right, Nikki? And I pictured here's the little rectangle for this video and that video and this video and that video. That was in my head. And then I pictured one video, how the video is going to be. And then I started recording and editing the videos. And it's way more work than I thought. In my head, in my mind's eye, I just saw the finished product.
Well, the funny thing is that you're struggling with the part that I like the most.
Yeah.
The thing is that like once I get in a nice little groove, I'm gonna start taking over the part that I enjoy the most.
Yeah,
and
I can't stand that part.
Things should go a lot smoother. So I think it's got to be a team effort. Like I tried to build a library for him of something, and
take that off my plate, please.
Yes, I will. I think you will enjoy it so much more if you could just knock out the editing and then I do this other part.
Yeah, the other thing is more your forte.
It is. It's more me. So I think you'll be happier.
Yeah. I first thought I would make that channel. I would go live with like 7 products, 7 content things.
Right.
One for each park, like for the 4 Disney parks, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios, and then the 3 Universals of Studios Islands and Volcano Bay.
Right.
I'm going to at least cut that in half. At least I'll do like maybe a couple Universal and a couple Disney.
Michael, yes. Yeah, they are.
So I'm going to, I wanted to go live with everything, at least one thing for each park, 7.
Well, like I said, I think once you get your part done and then you hand it off to me, you can move on to the next one. I think that you're just stalling out because it's the part that you don't like and it's the part I love.
It may go live with just 3 items. I get desperate.
Honestly, I think that's fine. I think if you do 3, it's cool. I mean, just don't look at the numbers.
Yeah.
Focus on what you want to produce. And I think it's going to be great.
Yeah. So anyway,
without being too cryptic and letting, not telling you anything of what we're talking about.
We're still moving forward with that.
Yes. Yeah. So,
slower than I thought. But
okay.
Here's the good thing.
Ryan, you're right.
Here's the good thing is, even though, I don't have any guarantees with this channel, it may bomb. That channel may not be what I want it to be or be as successful as I want it to be. I can at least take 1 or 2 items from that channel, how it's supposed to be, and put it on RixFlix and put it on Rix in the Queue.
Yeah.
The thing is, I can't have all of it. It's just too different than what I normally do to have all of it on the other channels. 1 item might be okay,
Right.
but we are moving forward. We're gonna say 2024. Hopefully, it is done earlier than that. I might just, like I said, get impatient. Get impatient.
Is this the mummy opening?
I know. No.
This is Rick's mummy. Oh, well, thank you, Jim Cletus. I appreciate that.
But anywho, go ahead and subscribe to that. And
Dropkick Southie has, how many do you have now? How many you gonna have? Because he talks about, oh, I'm gonna do another one just to tease, but I'm just like, what?
It's the Rix first.
It is.
It's made up of Rix Flix, the flagship channel. Rix Flix, Rix in the Queue,
yeah,
Rix Fins, the sports channel, and the Rix Flix Emporium. Okay. And then the mystery one.
Mystery channel. The Emporium.
The one we haven't figured out yet.
The Emporium is not a channel.
The Emporium is not a channel, but it's a thing in the Rix verse.
Yes. And we're actually expanding to something else, which I'm not saying. Don't say. Are you going to say?
No.
I was going to say, don't say anything.
I did have an idea for another channel when I put on my cowboy hat.
No.
I was going to have a channel that I wear the cowboy hat in.
No.
Maybe 2 years from now.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay, get to you. We have a lot of other mysterious and fun things in the queue.
Yes, there are some cool stuff coming that's in the works that's not necessarily like, it's related, but it's not like YouTube.
Right.
We're expanding.
Right. We've got just some cool let's just put it this way. Some cool offerings are coming. We have phone calls in place. We are making connections.
It's gonna be awesome.
That's one thing. The other thing, you've already ordered and you're going to be getting some training on how to operate it.
Yes.
That's something that's coming. Hopefully.
I'm hoping
we want to get it before hopefully in November we can actually put some stuff out.
Yes, I want to have product out based on this new purchase from like before Black Friday.
We have, in addition to the mystery channel, okay, that I can't tell you much about. We have 2 other things that are going to remain mysterious until they are ready for you guys.
Right.
We got a lot of pots on the stove.
Exactly. Lots of things are cooking.
Things are hopping. We're making connections, making phone calls, having meetings.
Right.
Zoom meetings, trying to figure out some stuff.
Be good stuff.
Yeah.
You can't stop Rick. You can't stop Rick.
Well, both of those things we would like to get done by mid-November, if not sooner.
Right.
But we just call them 2024 plans, but we hope they are done like in the last quarter of this year.
Yes.
We can't tell you what it is, though.
Nope. I'd love to be able to tell you, but the secret would get out. Awesome. All right. So you want to do a couple little products?
Yep. That is it for what's going on in the Rix verse. A lot of mysterious stuff. I can't tell you.
I know, but just wait. It's gonna be great.
Other than the Dolphin channel, you guys know about. See me Sunday during the live stream for the Dolphins and Rix Fins.
Marcy, I wish, but no, it's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little while, but that's okay. That's okay.
So that's it let's move on to the home shopping portion.
All right. So there's a few things. Karen actually, I think it was Karen that ordered this and was so excited.
Can I just add, Nikki?
What?
This segment would be a good segment for my cowboy hat. Follow me. Follow me. I might have to put it up. It might have gone away by now. I'll put up again the shot of me wearing the cowboy hat.
Okay.
I'm just saying. It's a big good part.
Just saying.
Good segment for a cowboy hat.
So first you put on a blazer.
That's for newsy news.
And then you put on a cowboy hat.
The newsy news is the news with no shenanigans. And yes, for my home shopping, I want maybe a cowboy hat.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
What you got for us here? I saw this today. I didn't know Nikki made these.
Yeah, I actually do these like as a custom order too, but I never really put them up as a like a point of purchase item, because what happens is that people were using the keychains on their luggage, and I was like, oh, I'm a little nervous because I don't know how
Durable.
Like, yeah.
You know, they toss those bags around.
Exactly. So I was like, okay, let me come up with something that's a little bit more durable for
Your luggage bags.
So, and I came up with
Yeah, I
this,
saw
and then,
this.
yeah, I think it was Karen was freaking out. She's like, "Oh my god, this is the best idea!" So
yeah, I saw this morning. I'm like, I didn't know you did those. You have to show this.
So this is a luggage marker to show,
Obviously, I'm too close to the microphone. Obviously, color blocked for Universal, and it has a little globe on there with the little medallion.
Yeah, and I can do one for Disney as well, so that like whatever park you're going to, you can have that be like your little luggage marker. But I mean, it's a stainless steel like band, so that it's definitely more durable than my cute little like keychain things. Not quite as durable.
This should take the pounding that they give your luggage.
Yeah, and then even on the back, you can just use them like a Sharpie, like write your name on the back and stuff, so that.
There you go.
So
but yeah, no.
When
I saw this, I really liked it.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. And like
it's silly, but it's fun,
Like you said, you could customize, for if you wanted Islands of Adventure color block or Disney.
Yeah. Or if you are going on a Disney cruise and you were on a specific ship and you wanted me to, make a disc that has the ship. But that's coming. That's not right now. That's coming soon.
Maybe you want one with my face on it.
Maybe. Well, see, that's the thing.
Black and yellow.
See, it's customizable, so you could have RixFlix on it. You could have,
Dolphins colors, Miami Dolphins colors.
Exactly. Whatever you wanted, I could try to make for you. Now that customizable disc is coming soon. I can't do that just yet, but it's getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of discs, I'm going to show you a few things. I've been asked a lot about the Grinch. Am I doing a whole Grinch line? And so, and these luggage ones, I try to keep them pretty inexpensive. I mean, I think it's $10 or less. And right now they're on sale. So, 15% off right now. But I'll show you a couple of the Grinch line that I'm going to do as a preview.
All right. Let me have it all lined up properly.
So there's one of the Grinches, and then here's another one.
So now I didn't hear. Are these for sale or coming?
They're coming soon.
Coming.
And then here's
this is a little preview.
Yeah. And I have a bunch of cute little discs that can go with it.
All right, let's do this one first.
All right, we'll do Cindy Lou first.
Okay. Where do you want to put that there?
Yep. And then the Grinch.
And the Grinch.
And then
wouldn't have to cover our eyes because the camera is trained to focus on eyes. So you won't be able to see the little disc if I have my eyes to you.
And then here's Max. So all of those you can add. And then I also am going to have an Earl the Squirrel one. So I'm going to have some designs for Earl.
Oh,
super cute. And then I started a new type of design for the wristlets. So this is, I think it's called a teardrop wristlet.
Okay.
So here's just a generic snowman one, just so you guys can see a little sneak preview of what's coming for Christmas. Now that we're full on into like Halloween and stuff.
That focused?
Yeah. So I'll have Santa and I'll have, all kinds of different ones.
There you go.
All right. I got one thing to show you really fast. Okay. So you know how I was talking about how I kind of want to branch out into more pop culture stuff?
You should grab a book so we can show it working.
Okay. Well, I've got a new format for my bookmarks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this disc, I don't know if any of you guys are like fans of ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses, but this is based on like that ACOTAR series. So it's a disc, and then
bookmark.
Yeah, so I'll have different bookmarks too. So then you can, put your favorite Harry Potter character on it. You can do one of the castle. It's going to be a bunch of different options for bookmarks for your favorite books.
So I guess we don't need to demonstrate it. I guess you guys know how a bookmark works.
Yeah.
I've never seen a bookmark like this though. So I wouldn't know.
Yeah, they're super popular. I just haven't seen anything for ACOTAR or anything like similar to that anyway.
So this
Or
goes
themed
in
with your book like that.
This goes in, and then on the binding, it's like
Yeah.
right here. I want a demonstration. This is the Home Shopping Network after all. We need to demonstrate. She left me. She left me again. Anyway. But obviously the little disc can be whatever.
Yeah, I can switch it out.
If obviously you may want Harry Potter inspired discs for your Harry Potter books or whatever you're reading.
So this one's on a Harry Potter book.
What I should have done.
What? Oh no. Here we go. There, that's the book you should use.
My book.
Oh my God, we are a hot mess today.
Available on Amazon. This is the collected works of Rix Flix short stories.
That's true.
So
it is.
let's demonstrate with that.
That's a good one. So
there you go. That's how it works. Right there on that page is where we left off reading this amazing Rix Flix book. Available on Amazon.
Yes, exactly. So
all you have to do on Amazon is like search Rix Flix short stories. This is the hardback collector
edition.
thing.
Yeah. So it's got like all four books in it. So it's great. But yeah, it's on Amazon now. So but yeah, that's a few things that's coming up.
Bookmarkers.
Soon. Yeah, lots of cool things.
Are the bookmarkers for sale yet? The page markers?
No.
Okay.
No,
this was just preview.
This is a preview for what's coming in the next within the next few weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. All this is, although you can get, what about this? Is this a preview?
No, you can get that now.
These you can get now. The luggage tags.
Yeah, and
these are available now.
Exactly. And then if you want to custom order one, just let me know. We'll do a custom order of that.
Anyway, yeah. Good stuff there in the RixFlix Emporium.
Yes. So the disc I cannot customize just yet. It's coming though. That option is coming. That's part of one of our next steps.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do now? 7 o'clock.
I know.
I've got to go get you groceries for the week.
I know. I have to go to work
tomorrow.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
I've got to go do grocery shopping. Get your lunches for the week.
I have to finish the laundry. Oh, wah, wah, wah. Back to reality. Oh, it was I hope you guys had a good Labor Day today, or is it Memorial Day? Today's
Labor Day.
Today's
Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Yes, Labor Day. This is the marker where, hopefully after today, all of America is back in school, and I can do fun stuff during the week now because everyone's back in school.
Me.
Yeah. That's what I look forward to.
When I'm back in school, when I'm away from you. Okay.
The rest of the country.
Okay.
Maybe I can go to my favorite Florida spring now without it being overcrowded.
Maybe.
On a Wednesday.
Maybe.
That's what I'm talking
about. Hello, Tiffany.
Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in.
Yes,
I think that's going to do it for this week's weekly roundup. There was no shenanigans. This was shenanigans light today. You know what? Let's stretch it 2 minutes. Let's hit the 1 hour mark.
All right. Well, we
get the producers going like this, Nikki. Stretch, like in Julia Childs, the TV show.
Yeah, that was a good show. I don't know if you guys have ever caught that. What was that on?
I think it's on Max.
It was on Max. Yeah, maybe it's still there. It was good. I really enjoyed that series.
Another season should be coming.
Yeah.
But whenever you're on a live TV and they want you to stretch, go longer. We're trying to get to the 1 hour mark, Nikki.
And then we're just going to cut off.
We're at 58 minutes and 44 seconds. And we got a super chat from Pink Funny Bunny. Thank you, Pink Funny Bunny.
Thank you.
I have purchased the Mount Rushmore magnet for you. Oh, thank you. I remember. Thank you so much.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Just check out some comments.
Yeah.
Mrs. Fire Chief is excited for your new items, Nikki.
Yay, thank you.
Quick rank of the zones, says Mike Dittenberg. I'm going to go with, let's go. My favorite, I think, is Zodiac.
Okay, mine was the Pier. maybe.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
with the little pixie in the cage, the little,
I think my least favorite is Dr. Oddfellow. I do like him on the stage doing his
yeah.
little
Oh,
bit,
he's
but
snarky. I like him.
it's small and not a lot of scare actors there. Although they do
Right.
kind of work the stage area to the arch area.
Yes, they do.
Still kind of my unfavorite. Though interact with Dr. Oddfellow when you're there. Ask him the key to immortality.
Yes. He will give
Mhm.
you a nice answer for that
Yeah.
one. Also, 2 zones that are kind of, non-scary. So if you need a break is the Minions area. There's nothing in that area. And then there's not even the carnival games.
Right.
They
So
don't
go to
even have
Duff,
that
go
there.
to Duff's, get yourself a beverage.
That's the second place.
If you need a break from all the scariness.
Yes. So those are the 2 kind of zones that you can just kind of chill out and relax.
It was the Minions and Simpsons.
Yeah, those are the 2 areas.
It was nice having the Death Eaters in Diagon Alley.
That was a nice,
not at Hogsmeade, but at
Yes.
Diagon Alley.
Yes, that was a nice addition for
So,
sure.
so it used to, Vamp 69 is good. You're right. Rye Jam.
It's good music, but it's copyrighted.
Well, you know
So,
what?
like if you're actually filming it, and you have to put your video up, that's what killed us on that live stream.
Mike Dittenberg with a comment on that. Jordan Hill.
Yeah, they all liked it.
You're right though. It's always a larger footprint, and this for me, the scare actor of the year is in that zone.
The girl
carrying the head.
Yeah, she
is having
works
fun.
it. Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, so that's a good scare zone. But they have the scariest thing you want to see at Halloween Horror Nights is in Vamp 69. There is a hot dog with ketchup on it. The scariest thing I've ever seen. Although they're vampires, so maybe it's blood.
Yuck.
Because that's more acceptable than ketchup on a hot dog. Yeah. David Pumpkin, he's at where's he at? Is he in the Peacock? I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he wasn't there when we were there, when we went through Peacock Bar.
Right.
All right, we did it. We stretched.
We stretched it out.
Yeah. So you go finish the laundry, honey. I'll go do the grocery shopping.
Yeah, back to reality.
I've got to figure out where I'm going to film tomorrow and record a video. Probably Universal or Islands of Adventure or both, most likely. Or I don't know if I'm going to do a weekly or a midweek live stream this week. I don't know yet.
Okay.
Friday we'll be at Halloween Horror Nights, and tomorrow I'll be at some theme park, yet to be determined. So as always,
Dumb is the magic, dumb is the fun.
I am Rick. She is Nikki, and we are out of here. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
Boop. Boop.